How are we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will.
I'm Audrey.
And today, Audrey, what are we playing?
We're playing Magical Friends.
And
How to Summon
And How to Summon Them. So I put her on the spot all the time. We're trying to get this new thing down where, she says the name of the game. And the cards right in front of me, too. But we are playing Magical Friends and How to Summon Them. This is a Kickstarter game that is currently up on Kickstarter. I think as of this live stream, I was going to say as of this recording, we're kind of live right now. I think they're at about 65%. So definitely, thank you, Bella, for cheering on the Kickstarter. So if you guys want to back this game or check out a little bit more, you can go over to the Kickstarter page. Of course, this is not going to be a how to play video. We are very bad at how to play videos because we normally are going to make rules mistakes. This is also a prototype copy. So I've got the latest rule book, but I also have the original rule book. And I watched the John Gets Games, who he did a good walkthrough of the gameplay. He did a 3-player. Of course, we are going to do a 2-player. So there are some small differences in the game. And I'll mention that when I go over the steps of the game. So in Magical Friends, what you're trying to do is summon the most friends, which are all these creatures over here. And if Audrey wants to lift that very carefully into the screen. There you go. All of our friends are right here. And they say, the developer did say that they are going to try to make that as part of the actual live box. We're going to summon our friends. When we summon our friends, we want to get them to the party. Whoever gets the most friends to the party is going to win the big prize that the mage, the magister mage, the wizard, I forget whoever the guy is. There's a guy that's given us a present at the Midsummer, the Midsummer event. But we got to get him way up there. The way we do that is on our turn, we're going to play these cards. Now, these are kind of like your priority cards. They basically determine the order of who's going to go first, who's going to go second. Some have extra abilities, like this will let you move 2 spaces. This one will let you move and then poison somebody, and so forth. These, again, are prototype. I did see on the Kickstarter page, these are going to be nice and colorful, so they're going to be nice and pretty to look at versus this black and white. So I choose a card, Audrey chooses a card. Whoever has the first player token, of course, places theirs first. You can't duplicate, so if I play a 9, Audrey can't play a 9. She would have to choose a 10 if she wants to go first. Or if she doesn't care, she could choose an 8, 7, 5, something that might benefit her.
So it is not just the...
No. These are yours. Yeah, you can look at them. Yep, you can look at your cards. It's not random, not like we did with Flee the Dungeon where I was playing the Wizard's deck with random, which made it, again, we like making games more difficult for us. We always miss one rule that makes the game more difficult for ourselves, and we'll probably do it today. Then after we have chosen the order, whoever gets to go first will choose from the run over here on the side. So there are currently 4 magical friends that we can summon. These magical friends, there we go, all have different abilities. They have the movement for the turn and how many friends can move. So I can move 2 friends, 3 spaces. They may have some kind of special ability that they themselves have. So this, you get 2 skeletons, which is good because that gives you 2 friends. You've got this where she's like a spider, so you traps them in her web and then she kills them. So unfortunately, there is some killing in this nice, happy, magical friend game. There are evil, good, there's small, medium, large, there's all kinds of creatures, and they are basically going to play a little bit during the gameplay. Different things are going to happen. As we navigate through, we've got these different zones that have special abilities. So when we go to these areas, we'll kind of go over them a little bit, but like this has a portal and allows you to flip heaven and hell over. Heaven and hell, either you can or can't kill people. This is just a dangerous pathway in a dark cave. And then up here, you can hopefully get some wonderful pixie dust, which allows you to move at the cost of getting poisoned. And poison is one way that your magical creatures can unfortunately meet their timely demise. So that's basically the game. You keep moving, you keep trying to get your creatures up there without them dying. We're going to go over 8 rounds. At the end of the 8th round, whoever has the most friends wins. Of course, there is a caveat to that, and that is, of course, if say Abadu kills one of my creatures, she gets to take the heart as a trophy, and then whoever has the most trophies gets a +1. So basically, if Abadu gets 3 creatures up there, I get 3 creatures up there, but she has somehow taken out more of my creatures, somehow, then she would win, because she now has 4 points to my 3. I think that is the basics of the game. Again, if you want a full overview, John Gets Games did a great how to play, and that video is on the Kickstarter page. Now I'm going to take a little drink, and then we're going to go over the Extra Life die roll.
Extra Life die that we support Children's Miracle Network through donations. So if you want to help, you can donate following the links down below, and that way we help all the that.
Yep. So clicking that link below, donating even $1, or if you can't donate $1, we fully understand. Not everybody is capable right now. I mean, the world is a crazy place, which is why the money is needed for these kids. But sharing the link that we have on Facebook or retweeting the tweet that we have pinned is also greatly appreciated to get the word out. So of course, we will have Game Day 2021 coming up in November. So to see who goes first, normally it is, I forget what it said. It said, oh, it was whoever had been to a party most recently, but that's not how we choose first player. We choose it with this. So Abadi, would you like high or low?
High.
All right. Hi,
Yeah.
how you doing? That is a low. So that means I get to go first. We will put this up in the mountain. So we'll put our Extra Life die in the mountain. So I get the first player token, which is a flagon of root beer, because this is a kid-friendly channel, so it is root beer, although there's killing going on. Maybe there's not killing. Maybe it's just we're knocking them out like Pokemon. we're just knocking them out. All right, so on my first turn, since this is the first round, I don't want to go too big. I don't want to go too small. I think I'm going to go right about the middle. I'm going to do an 8, which is the Cat Lady's Hat. So if you do a higher than an 8, you get to choose the monsters first. If you do lower than an 8, then I get to go first. And I got to see what's over there because there's Cyclops and Tars. All right, so I've already chosen 9, so she gets to choose first. Now this is the part that is different for a 2-player game. On a 2-player game, you actually summon 2 creatures at one time, and then you have to choose out of those 2 creatures which one is going to be your movement, and you get to do that movement 1 extra time. So the example they gave is, let's see here. The example was that if you pulled somebody that has a 3 move, or the troll which has a 2 or 1 move, and you choose the troll, you get 1 more move or 1 additional move. If you choose the other one, you get 4. So basically, it just means that instead of, say if it said 3 times 2 movement, you get 4 times 2 movement. So like him, instead of 3 times 2 movement, you get 4 times 2 movement.
It's like a unicorn.
All right, so then you have to get the numbers. So number 35 and number 37. Yep. Well, we're all over there with you. I kind of can't get them. 35 and 37. I'll put them over here on your house, your castle, your palace, your wizard hut. All right, those are yours. So you put them right here next to you. And then which one were you going to use for your movement? Were you going to do the water elemental? So water elemental, we'll show them what they do. So water elemental is once per turn, the water elemental can move other creatures 1 space forward or backward and moving to them. So basically, if she moves on the same spot as somebody else, she can move them forward or back. So like if she moves in one of her spots, you move it 1 forward. That makes sense because it pushes you forward. If she lands on the spot where I am, she would want to push me back. So that way I would be further away. And then the unicorn friend actually has this magic. Now, the unicorn friend, once per turn, slay an evil creature within 1 distance of the unicorn, but she will need to have basically 2 magic. Right now, she's only got 1, so she needs 1 more magical creature to be able to do that. And now, on the next turn, there is a magical creature up there that I might have to get to prevent her from doing that. Well, this will allow you to move 2 creatures, or 3 creatures, 2 steps. Basically, just add 1 to all these numbers. So this will allow you to move 3 creatures 2 steps. You don't have 3. Or this one allows you to move 3 creatures 3 steps. That's kind of the better one because it's moved further. technically.
2 creatures, 3 steps.
Well, 3 creatures. Remember,
Three
plus 1.
creatures.
Always in a 2-player game, it's plus 1. So I don't know if they're going to change that on the card for the different player counts. I would say they probably should put a picture of. I'm thinking of what we play Marvel Champions, where it's got like a little people figure, so you know the difference between the player counts. That might be helpful on the top of the card.
So 3 creatures, 3 steps.
3 steps. You only have 2, so it doesn't matter. All right, so then you get to move in 3. So, well, technically, here's 1.
And then 2 has to.
You don't have to move them together. You can go different ways if you want to spread them out.
Oh. 2.
Now, technically, if you
I can't.
well,
there's no other circle.
Well, here's the benefit. Remember, he pushes this one, so they're both going to land on the same spot. So you want him to go in that to wherever the unicorn is. So let's just move 1 at a time. So 1, 2, and then this is 3, or this is 3. This way will give you the possible. Oh, forgot to roll the pixie dust. So the pixie dust goes on 3. So this one gives you the possibility of getting pixie dust, which gets you that extra move card, but you do get poisoned. This way, you can't be hurt by evil creatures. This is 9 steps to get to the tavern. This is 8 steps to get to the tavern.
Oh. So 1, 2.
All right, so 3.
3.
And then if you move him and he lands on the same spot, you can push your unicorn 1 more forward. 3. And then you use your ability to push him forward. So it goes like that. All right. So then go ahead and move the preview card down. Now, that only says 2-player, but you have to be able to fill both spots. So I'm kind of...
So these 2, 3s...
Really, there should be 2 previews. Yeah, it should say 2 or 4, since we have to be able to have 2 cards that we refill with. Alright, so I'm going to do... he needs magic. Once returned, the Cyclops may throw a small... Ooh, I like that. He throws small creatures. So, Cyclops, once returned, I can throw a small creatures, all small creatures, 2 spots, and medium 1 spot forward. Went on the same spot as Cyclops. So that is good. And then, so that will be number 4, if you can find number 4.
Why are there but many 2?
Because it's another one of those ones where you summon 2 at a time. And then I think I will do the Centaur. So the Cyclops starts at Mi Casa. And then the Centaur is number 3. Once per turn, the Centaur can repeat a movement when he moves to another friend. So he likes his friends, and if he goes on the same spot as a friend, he gets to make his movement. He gets to repeat his movement. So that makes sense. So I'm going to go... I'm going to go 1, 2... I'm going to go actually where you are, 3. And the water elemental is medium, so I can throw you 1 spot backwards. And then I'm going to go 3 with my Centaur. 1, 2, 3. And because I landed on the same spot with another friend, then I get to repeat my movement. 1, 2, 3. Like that. All right. That was the first round. So you discard your numeral. All right, and then the first player token goes to you, so you get to choose your card first. We do need to refill. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I would think they probably need to update this to say 2 or 4 instead of just 4, because you have to refill with 2 cards. So since you're having to refill with 2 cards, it would make sense to refill with 2 cards.
4.
Alright, so Audrey is doing a 4, which gives her some magical abilities. Thing is, I don't have any evil creatures yet. Now mine is neutral and good, so you can't kill me. Is there somebody over there that I want? No, I can't be slain to poison. Medusa's pretty good. I want Medusa though. All right, so I'm going to do 5, which is scheming dagger. Whoops, we forgot to put our hearts on our people, so we know that they're ours.
But so it says on one side.
Yeah, you don't want the poison. Yeah, one side is poisoned. My Cyclops' name is Queen. What's your
gorgeous.
Who do you want to be gorgeous? The unicorn? Unicorn is gorgeous. Bro. His name's Bro. Bro. Hey, bro. I mentioned this during the unboxing. We talked about that, right? The little Valentine's hearts that have the little sayings, and they kind of did that in this game, so it's kind of cute. All right, so I have the higher number, so I get to go first. So I'm going to take the Medusa. I like her, so I need number 23. So Medusa, basically, creatures on the same spot as Medusa can't be moved. So that's kind of good. And then I need another friend. I need Mas Amigos.
Do I move them now? Or that's...
No, it's after I take my 2. You don't use movement on this turn. So the Gargoyle gets an extra movement. Your other small friends get +1 to their movement. That's kind of nice. Do I have any small? No, I have all medium and large. Oh, I forgot. At the end of the last turn, at the end of that round, I forgot to move the round marker. At the end of the round, we were supposed to get rid of the dragon.
Why the dragon?
You get rid of the last card, basically. The last card falls off. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, if you want that one, it kind of forces you to get that one. So the Hellhound. Oh, the Hellhound gets to move faster if there's a good guy in front of him. I think I'll do the Hellhound. I think that works. I'll give me some bad guys. So that is number 17. And for movement, it really doesn't matter because both of them are the same. So I get to move 3. Now it's 3, so because we got enough. I can move 3 friends, 3 spaces each. So we got that. We got that. All right. So 3 friends. I guess I want to move these guys first. The Hellhound. There's a good creature in front of him, which the unicorn is. But the question is, where is in front? Do I have to actually be in that path? Like, does this count as already being in front of me? Because you're up that way? Move away from the path, the Hellhound. Your opponent's movement points are reduced by 1. Oh, in order to pass me, you take 1 less spot. Alright, so... Oops. So I'm actually going to do my special ability first. So I'm going to move 1 with my Cyclops. I'm going to move him here with the special. And then I poison you. So the unicorn is now poisoned. Yep. And then I'm using my Cyclops ability. Once per turn, you may throw a small creature 2 spots or a medium 1. So you are a medium, so I throw you back 1 spot. Oh, also beginning of the round, we forgot to do that. So it is 1, which means I actually just threw you back onto that spot. Question is, do you get it because I threw you back? Technically, you moved to that spot, so yeah, sure. There you go. You get pixie dust. You can't use it on him because now he'll die. You can use it on one of your other ones. So that was my special ability. And then what 3 creatures on it? I'm going to move the Centaur. He makes sense because he's a Persian. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, if I do that, that ends my turn. End your turn, tell a tale. So hang on. What was he? He was right here, right? 1, 2. Yeah, I don't want to move him yet. I'm going to move him because I'm going to tell a tale. So I will move Medusa. 1, 2, 3, which prevents the unicorn from moving because she's frozen. And then I'm going to move the Hellhound. Because he gets 1 extra space if there's a good guy in the path. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to cost you 1 more to get past me. We're all in this one. You're gonna have to start going that way or something because this is jam packed full. All right, and then my last guy because I get to move 3. 1, 2, 3. So tell a tale and end your turn and get a pity power. So pity power basically gives you free 2 movements, and this you don't get poisoned. That's actually a little bit better than the pixie dust because the pixie dust get poisoned. All right. So now it is
Turno.
turno. You have your magical. So magical. Once per turn, slay an evil creature within 1 range. Oh, that wasn't very smart.
So evil.
Both of the ones I put near your unicorn.
Well, your hellhound on the maybe.
Both are bad, so you can kill them both basically. So you want to move the cards. Bump, 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 bump.
And then this
then
one
you summon. No, that one's gone.
So first thing I have to do is
summon.
Choose.
Summon your creatures. You have to pick your friends. This is like school ground, when you're being picked for class.
Yes.
I take Sally. I take Jimmy.
I take zombie.
You take zombie. Oh, zombie, I think you get 2 or no, he doesn't. Oh, you get 3 zombies. So number 40, when summoned, you get 3 zombies. Oh, and he moves 5. You can move 6. 2 spots. Wow. All right, so get you 3 zombies. Number 40. 3 number 40s, which is all 3 of them. Holy cow. Audrey just filled the board. All right, and I need your corazones. 3 corazones. Queen. Buddy. And Nugget. So Queen, Buddy, and Nugget are her friends. She gave her zombies names. Yes, and she's another one. No, can't choose those 2. Just the ones on the available, not the preview.
I'm gonna get
the gnome. Holy cow! I left both of these up there. Or no, these both came in at the same time. Oh wow! So she got the gnome. Summon. You get 2 gnomes. So you get 2 number 21s. So what? Oh, they fall underneath. Oh. So now I do know that one of the things that I talked to the designer about is possibility of getting like acrylic standees that show off the art a little bit more, which means that the bases would probably be permanently affixed. He actually said, in Dos Mas Corazones, he actually said that when he watched the unboxing, he was kind of shocked that all of my people had fallen off of their things, because he said that that's the first time he had heard of that happening from the shipping. So he didn't know what kind of shipping turmoil my box must have gone through. Actually, they're not really their names, because this one's called Just Friends for Life. It's just cute little sayings.
Yeah.
So you have Puffy. Although I guess, really they do seem like names. I think they should change that one to just be something cute as well. Then they're like their names. You're naming your friends.
They have best friend forever, and then poison is worst friend.
Poison forever. Friends forever. All right, so you can move up to 6 creatures 2 times. Plus, you can, well, basically kill one of my. Because you have your magic now. So you can, I guess first you want to kill one of my people, because you can't move the unicorn while my person's there. You are taking out Medusa. The Medusa is removed from the game. This is your trophy. So you hang on to this. That's your trophy. For taking out one of my amigos.
Okay, so that was 1.
Well, that was her particular thing. So, but that's not a movement. So you still get to move 6 creatures 2 steps. It takes, he makes -1. So the Hellhound is -1 to get past me. No, you can go that way too.
But if I want to get yours,
Well, you can't. I mean, they don't attack unless they specifically have that ability.
4, 4.
No. Only 2. You only get to move 2 spots. 2 spots, 6 of your creatures.
1,
Well,
2.
you can't go that way. He had already started down this path.
Oh, so
Now you can. Now his ability allows you to move another creature forward or backward 1 space. So yeah, so if you went 1, 2, you could throw my Hellhound or my Cyclops back a space with
once
him.
per turn, the weather elemental can move other creatures 1 space forward or backward when
To their spot.
them.
Yep. So if you went 1, 2, and then you can send one of them back 1 spot.
Okay.
The Hellhound. All right. Because now you don't need to. Now you're not to move away from or past. Yeah. So now to move away, you're still going to have to spend. It's still 1 less on the unicorn. That was 1. You have 5 more. 5 more to move. 2 spots.
But okay, so can I?
That goes this way or that way?
Or this way? So 1, 2, 1, 2.
Well, that's it. You can only move 2 spots. Well, yeah, you can only move 2 spots. Unless you used your pixie dust.
That is 3 more steps?
3 more steps.
Poison.
And poison.
So I have to get to some of your friends to poison them.
Well, you don't poison. No, you poison yourself when you use pixie dust.
Oh. Poison myself.
Well, if you kind of look at it, right? You kind of look at the card art. The well, there we go. The pixie is actually snorting in the pixie dust. See how this is the pixie? That's the pixie. This guy's snorting in the pixie dust. So it's kind of like a drug, I guess. So you're kind of getting high off the pixie dust, and so that's why you're able to go a lot further. You're like, yeah. But unfortunately, it's not good for you. Drugs are bad. Okay.
So everybody would stop here if I can't move too?
Well, no, 1, 2. You can go there. You can go there.
Oh.
You can go wherever you want.
Attention to this. So 1, 2, but then the rest 1, 2. So
yeah, they're all gonna end up in the same spot. Yes. So you moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on your next turn, you can decide which way you want to go. I mean, or unless you want to use your pixie dust, you can do that. You basically need to get up there to my centaur. Well, my centaur is making it in next turn. So, all right. So that is that. So round 3. So discard that card, slide down, refresh everything there. We discard that. We need to roll. Pixie dust stays at the 1. Yep. And then there. It doesn't matter. Because we're always replacing 2, so it doesn't matter. All right, we can get rid of that, discard that. All right, first player marker comes over to me. All right, so I need to get over there. There's no way you're making it to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd have to have 5. Which I guess you could technically make it to me because you have your pixie dust. I've got my pity power. Alright, oops, and I lose Medusa because you knocked her out. So you only keep, I don't know why you keep those then. I figure you should discard them when they get knocked out. But you're supposed to do, yeah, it's part of the cleanup phase. Yeah, you archive them as part of the cleanup phase. I'm going to use the doormat. I'm using the 1. Anything you play is going to be higher than 1. Technically. So it's really whether or not you want to play the 2, because you're going to use the ability or not. What does the 2 give? Oh, 2 gives you another magic wand. Means then you would be able to do your killing spree again. Do I have another evil? Oh, I do have another evil creature. The Hellhound. Dang it! Oh, I gotta get that hell. I gotta get the Hellhound out of dodge. Okay.
Okay, 2.
Well, no. Oh, yeah, you get to go first. So, are you killing my Hellhound? I guess.
So wait.
Oh yeah, draft your summon your creatures first. What's the Djinn? Magic. 3 turn, you may swap an artifact card from the discard. Ooh, that's not a bad one. He lets you take a card back. The genie, the Djinn, he lets you take a card back from your discard pile. What's the other one? Griffin? What does the Griffin do? Are they in alphabetical order? Oh, they are. Once returned, the Griffin can slay evil creatures. Oh, I like that. The Griffin used. You only have one. Well, we know you got 2 evil creatures, 3 evil creatures. You got all them zombies out there.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm getting this too.
Okay. So then you get to choose which movement you want to do. Do you want to move 2 creatures 3 times, or do you want to move 4 creatures 2 times?
2 creatures 3 times.
Okay. Yeah, so 6 and 12. 6 and 12. Alright, where you going? And then we need your corazones.
Worst friend and...
Worst friend is the giant?
Dude.
Dude is the Djinn. You know what Djinn is, right? A
No.
Djinn? It's a genie. That's the actual proper word genie. Mm-hmm. All right. So now you said you're going to do what one? 2 friends, 3?
Yep.
All right. Well, you can do your ability for your unicorn. Are you going to kill my hellhound? Name a creature within one range. Oh, it says within is on the same spot. I guess is on the same spot within 1 range. Yeah, it's the same spot. Within 1 would be 0 or 1. Yeah. All right. So.
No.
You stop killing the creatures. Yeah, I don't see the point of discarding them. I mean, unless there's a usability, but it goes in the archive. Unless there's a usability, I don't see why you would not just discard it once they're knocked out.
Is this my thingy voice?
Yeah, I put it there because you didn't have room for your friends. You did that, so you used your magic, so you can't do any more magic because you don't have enough to do this one. He gets to move 1 extra spot. If you decide to move your Djinn, once per turn, the giant can take a small. Okay, and he gets to throw creatures. Okay, the giant throws the same as the Cyclops. All right. So who are you moving? What 2 characters are you moving?
I can move
3 times.
My mom. Get to
1, 2, 3. No, that's not what you wanted to do?
I want to get to you.
Well, you can't kill me or do anything to me. You don't have the ability to do that. No. You have to have a character that says you're allowed to kill a good guy or a bad guy.
Oh.
Really, you're just trying to get to the end,
Okay,
however you do it. So, I mean, your unicorn is the furthest.
Yeah, my unicorn. So
1, 2, 3.
And the other one.
The Djinn gets the extra 1 movement, so it might be best to use him so you can get your extra, because you get to move him forward, which would put you at 1, 2, 3, and I'd put you at 4 there, 4 there, 1, 2, 3, and put you 4 way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you had 5, it'd be better because then you'd be there. Oh no, you got your extra move too. You get a +2 movement to 1 creature as well.
So if I want to get here, I need 5. So I have these 2 plus these 3. So I can.
You would be able to move 1. Well, 1 of these.
1, 3, 4.
Yeah, the giant, not the Djinn, because the Djinn gets an extra movement because he's flying. So what that means is, as long as you leave this giant here, now all of your creatures can summon there instead of there. That's what the portal does.
So whenever they get.
Whenever you summon new ones, instead of them being summoned to here,
they get.
Here. So it puts you that much closer. Yep. All right. Refill. All right. So what was the one I said I liked? The Griffin, right? Yeah, I want the Griffin. Is number 14. And then I want the. What else do I want? Summon, get 2 skeletons. I think I'll get the skeletons because you get 2 of them. I'll take the skeletons. Red one. So that is number 2. So 2 number 2s. Yeah, I'm like you, who got like 25. I know there's 5 skeletons.
Yeah.
The only thing I can imagine is there's 2 skeleton cards in there or something. Yeah, it's my only thought process is that there's 2 skeleton cards in there. All right, so sis, skeleton sis, and skeleton soulmate. All right, so I can move. So the centaur. So I got a +3 move. So 1, 2, 3. So the centaur made it to the party. I used my special one-time movement for him. And then Griffin can slay evil creatures it moves on. So where are your evil creatures? Evil creatures are 2 away from me. Alright, so I'm going to do the skeleton. So the skeleton allows me to move 1 creature 3 times, 1 creature 2 times, 1 creature 1 time, and then I can do one of those other ones 1 more time. Now, I'm going to do the griffin. The griffin allows me to move 4 2 times. So I'm going to move the griffin 1, 2, and then adios, zombie. And then, oh, lo siento, that was incorrecto. Well, no, I'm still going to kill him. I forgot, the griffin gets +1 to his move, so I need to do the skeleton, not the griffin's movement. So I go 1, and then move 1 more with his +1 move. And then I can move 1 creature 3 times, and 1 creature 2 times. Oh, that means that he can kill people.
Oh,
yeah, like your unicorn. So I'm going to move him 2. Yeah, 1, 2. And then I can throw you back 1. And then, so I did my 1, I did my 2. I can move 1 creature 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And I can move 1 more creature 3 times. 1, 2. I'm taking every path. We were all bunched over here. Now I'm going to try to go out that way, baby. All right, so that is all of my movement, unless I want to use pixie dust or pity power. I'm going to use my pity power. Oh, no, hang on. Only 1 bonus movement per friend. Yeah. So I'm going to use my pity power on my skeleton. 1, 2. So he joins your giant. Because then that gets me the portal as well. And then that just gets discarded. All right. So end of round. So refresh our friends over there. We get to make new amigos. Did you get rid of the one on the satire? The satyr? The satyr? Satyr? I don't know. I never know what specifically it's called.
It's different.
Alright, round 4. I gotta do some more killing with you, right? And then discard your last play card. Alright, and then you are the first player, so choose what you want to play. Do I have magic? No, I don't have magic. I gotta get some magic, guys, otherwise I can't even play these cards.
Okay. Bingo.
Gosh, it's a +1 and your poison. That's the case, then I'm going to play Sace. So I get to go first, because I don't want you killing me. Plus I get a +1, so self-defending treasure chest gives me +1 to movement. Pegasus, well no, I'm not, once per turn the Pegasus can take a good creature with him. Creatures have to be on the same spot. Oh, I like that. I like the Pegasus, he's cool. I like the Pegasus, which is number 28. And then, oh, and the Leprechaun. Definitely want the Leprechaun. Leprechaun gives me plus, so I'm going to start, actually I'm going to start the Pegasus here, because I don't have any friendly people over there. The Leprechaun is cool. The Leprechaun is so fun at parties. he counts as 2 friends. So he has 2 friends instead of 1 friend. Alright. Leprechaun is neutral. See, it should say good or neutral. Like, I think a neutral creature should be fine. But he does count as magic. So I'm going to have him start over here. Alright, so I can move 3 creatures 3 times or 4 creatures 2 times. So I'm going to move 4 creatures 2 times. So 1, 2, so that's 1 creature. 1, 2, that's 2 creatures. Oh, forgot to roll a 3. That's where you are currently standing. 1, 2 creatures. 1, 2, 1, 2. I hit the switch.
Hell.
We have hell. So basically, when hell, evil creatures can slay other creatures by moving on them in hell. So they don't have to have the ability to kill like we have on our other ones. They just can go there and they just kill them. So like if an evil creature goes with a good creature, they just die. So this zombie, anybody goes that way, zombie's coming after him. Well, your gnome. Your gnome's going to want to go that way, not that way, because my zombie would just chase you in there.
But that is my
Oh, that's your zombie. Okay, I'm going to go that way, because I'm not going that way where your zombie can chase me. Alright, so how many guys are there? 1, 2, 3. I've moved 3, right? Tres. Oh, your genie's still back. What does genie do? Once per turn, you may swap the artifact. Oh, that swaps from your discard pile. I want to move my skeleton. Do you have to make the movements? I guess you don't have to. It doesn't say you have to make the movements. Perform actions in any orders. Use basic movements. Only 1 base movement per friend per turn. I don't know if you have to, because I don't want to separate these two. I want these two to stay together. So I move 1, 2, because I only wanted to move the 2 spots. I didn't want to move the 3, because then they would have been separated. Oh, I had the +1. I forgot I had the +1 here. Alright, so I'm going to actually end my turn, which means I don't have to make my final movement by using my +1 here, and then I get a pity power. That worked out. Okay. E2. The question is, can you move on top of one of my people so you can poison them?
So I choose friends?
See, yep.
So I only have these 2 options.
No, you have 3. It always refreshes. Again, they gave you the preview because we've talked about this before, that there are those people that are very good theory crafters and determine, oh, if I want this or me, I don't think that far ahead. I think in the moment.
Air elemental.
Your elemental friend. What does he do? Clement still claims a creature has got 2 wings. Hannah's still a little skeptical. So he gets +2 movement on top of. Oh, little puppy. Look, the puppy's inside of the. So he goes 3 times 2. Air elemental. Now you're running out of amigo room down here. Which amigos don't need to have... Okay, which ones don't have abilities? These have abilities. This has ability. These ones don't have abilities, so you can just kind of have those guys hang out.
So he's gonna here?
Well, you can choose. You can either start him there so he's already further ahead, or you can start him way back here. I started my one back here because I wanted him to be here with my griffin. Soulmate. I thought I was your soulmate.
You are, mi amor.
You're giving your corazón to the air elemental.
Give you my corazón first.
Oh, okay. Troll. Alright, so where do you want the troll? What's his ability?
Once per turn, the troll can slay small or medium-sized creatures he moves on.
Oh, okay. That's not good. So, where do you want... Ooh, my leprechaun's in trouble. I'm guessing you want him here so you can kill my leprechaun.
He's my
This is a very full portal. Alright, so in order to kill my leprechaun, you need a movement of 2, which you kind of have. with this one. So this one here, you basically can do 3 at 2, or 2 at 2 and 2 at 1. Any combination, basically. You get +1 to either one of those two. So this one here, of course, your troll kind of kills my leprechaun.
Oh, but it's just 1.
2. Yep.
Oh, see, 1, 2.
Yep, and then he kills my leprechaun. No, Santa, don't leprechaun. You are the amigo. You're really good at killing my characters. I'm learning more and more games that we play where you have to, like, defeat my characters. You're very good at that. Yes, any game where you have to defeat my characters, you seem to defeat more of mine than I ever defeated yours. All right, well, they're
because you feel bad.
Probably. You don't.
I used to.
You used to. All right, here's your... You can do another one. You get 2 at 2, 1 at 1, and then 1 more at whatever you want him to be at. Well, and he actually gets +2. Your air elemental, so he would actually go 4. Oh, and you landed on that spot, so back to heaven.
Because of this?
Yeah, because you landed on the switch, so it flips back over. Every time somebody lands on that spot.
So now...
That's my skeleton. The giant gets to throw people. Well, he can only throw what? Medium and small. No, I can only throw medium and small. What? Oh, ignore the words on the elemental. I don't even know why it's got words. It's the 2 wings that you're looking at. So he gets to move 4. He gets to move the 2 plus the 2 wings. He gets to move 4. Your giant would get to throw somebody, but he can't throw a troll. A troll is too big.
Why not a troll?
Trolls are large.
This is large too.
I know, but he says he can only throw small or medium.
medium.
So you're better moving the elemental or one of these other 20 guys you got.
Let's move on. Gnome.
Gnome's just gnome. So he just moves. 1, 2, 2. Yep. And then you have to roll the dice to know which, when you have to move, you're going to roll the dice to see which way you go. No, because you can't move anymore. That was your max was 2. So. All right, and then you can either do another one at 2 or you can do 2 at 1.
What is this one?
Yeah, he's there. Yep.
9.
Well, which is fine. I mean, you're not always going to be able to kill or knock people out. So.
This one is all alone.
Yeah, he's just chilling. Alright, so he goes 2.
2.
So then you have 1 for 1. Plus, you got the 1 plus poison. I don't think you've got anybody that can do... Well, yeah, you can. If you moved one of these, well, that's your own. So, yeah, you have no way, I don't think... Well, my skeleton. You moved 1 plus poison, you poison my skeleton.
With any?
Yeah, with any. Because you're using your card, so that poisons my skeleton. There we go.
Oh, you mean these?
Yeah, that one. Then you still have 1 plus. You still have a 1 as well. So you got your any of them. You have any of these other ones that you haven't moved, you can still move 1.
Still 1 more?
Yeah. All right. This photo. This photo. All right. So refill the. Get rid of that one. Refill. The clear marker comes over to me. Round 5. All right. So. All right. First player marker goes to. No, you're a first player marker. Yeah, it's on first player. I said first player marker comes to me. Yeah. Okay. All right. I still can't do any magic. I have nobody that does magic. So Doesn't help me. Who's over there? Once per turn, hero's soul may slay evil creatures it moves to. Where are your evil creatures? You have the troll. I'm getting you back. I want the hero's soul. Yeah, that guy. So that's number 5. Oh, I forgot to play. Hang on, I forgot to play my card. I'm summoning before I was doing. I was going first. Lo siento. I'm playing 11. I doubt you're playing your card. Lo siento. You have to play a card. 11's the highest, right? Yeah, 11's the highest. I was forced to play 11 because I cheated.
I play 1.
Okay, well that's fine. You can play your 1. Alright, so I got him. When the Harvey moves to a crossroads, the player to your left decides where to go. Once per turn, your Harpy can slay small creatures as it moves. Minotaur, once per turn, after the Minotaur moved, you can move to the part with the creatures up to. Look, I can't. The Minotaur. I've got cards sitting on here now. I can't read my creatures anymore. I almost can read that from that distance, which is actually pretty good. Once per turn, the Minotaur. After the Minotaur moved, he can move to the next spot with creatures, up to 2 spaces away, and slay them. Oh, yeah, I want him. He's good. All right, so 25. What happens if we run out of hearts?
1 left.
Right? Yeah, I've got 1 left. I guess they don't anticipate you having that many creatures out? Huh. Sure. I don't know.
Or you cannot invite more people.
Or you can't, yeah, you can't summon anymore? Summon the cards. In order. Get your friends moving. Round. Where's the summon, which tells you? Okay, here, no, that's slaying. Here's the summon. Turn in order. Oh, each mage has 11 magic artifacts that are used to perform a summoning. The mage who gives the more powerful artifact. No, that's our cards. The first mage selects one of the summoning cards to display the current turn row. 2 functions. Then bring into play. Important. The basic movement for a summoning card is valid only in the turn in which it is chosen. I already knew that. All further actions are performed in order. Summoning. Equip the creature standing with the chosen card. Mage's gingerbread heart. Put it into play, i.e. placing in the mage top. For exceptions, alternate starting positions. If you summon more than 1 creature, they may be summoned in any order. Doesn't say what happens if you run FAQ, giant goblin, path interactions. I wonder if that's not supposed to happen. Like they figure that we would have killed enough of each other for that not to happen. I'm gonna go with you can't summon anymore.
Same.
Because you don't have any more hearts, you can't get any more. And because we're summoning 2 per round, you get through it. You get through your hearts a lot quicker. Because normally you would summon 1 per round, so you'd only go through 8 hearts. Unless you summon multiple creatures. I think that's the other thing, is when you summon multiple creatures.
But then, so then we just move, keep moving, using these abilities.
Yeah, I guess we just use what we have. If a friend allows you to slay all creatures on a space, you have to slay them all in your own. Oh, each time you killed one of my people, I was supposed to get a pity power. How many of mine did I kill of yours? 1? You killed 3 of mine, right?
Yeah.
You get a pity power. That we missed that rule. So when we killed the other person, yeah, we're gonna go with we run out of hearts. We're done. We can't summon anymore. Okay. So I summoned my 2. So I can either move 4 2 spaces or this random 1-3-1 thing. I'm going to do the 4 2 spaces with the I'm going to do the Minotaur. So I'm going to take my. Where's my D? There he is. Take him there. He is going to slay the troll. So here you go. You get a pity card though. And discard your troll friend card. And then that flips this back over to hell.
Right, wait, so I didn't discard this one.
Well, no, because you still have a zombie out there somewhere. Yeah, he's right here. You still have a zombie out there. So the Minotaur can move. So he's going to move 1, 2. And then once per turn after the Minotaur moved, he can move to the next spot with 2 creatures up to... with 2 creatures. Hang on. 1, 2. And then you can move to the next spot with 2 creatures. There. And then I can move this one. So we'll go 1, 2. And because the where'd he go? Because Pegasus has a wing, he gets to go 1 more, and he's taking his buddy with him. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, get him closer. Alright. That was my 4. Oops, I forgot to. I keep forgetting to roll that dice. 6.
I'm so behind.
There we go. I know. You've killed more of my people, which gives you points, but I've gotten at least one in the actual thing by now.
Oh, we cannot summon more. Oh.
Well, no, now it's your turn. You get to summon as long as you have hearts. You have 1 heart, so you can summon 1 more. 1 more. Uno más.
About happy friend.
Harpy
When the
friend?
Harpy.
Happy. He's a happy friend. Your Harpy's going to be happy that you summoned him.
When the Harpy moves over a crossroad, the player to your left decides where to go.
Which would be me. I mean, there's only 1 player. I guess if you have more people.
Whatever.
Hold on, amigo.
Once per turn, the Harpy can slay small creatures. Moves on.
Okay. Well, I guess it's whether or not I have any. Do I have any small? No, I have no small creatures. So she technically can't kill anything. So basically, all you're getting from her is the benefit is the extra movement with her.
So that would be 4.
4. Mm-hmm. She gets to move 4. Well, if you do this particular move. Well, you have to do this movement in this turn, but if you move her this turn, yeah. Hey, you don't have to move her on this turn. You can. Well, you put her. I don't know. I mean, you can't kill any of mine, so there's no point in trying to get in my way. Oh, and corazon. Final corazon. So now everybody just starts running. All right. So you get to move 4 creatures, 4 spots, or 4 creatures, 3 spots. Well, the Harpy moves 4 them. So if you get your extras. I know you like the extras. We're all of these are on the portal. The portal's getting overwhelmed. Yeah. All right.
I think these are this one. Also.
Well, gotta roll your dice before you move her. 1. So 1 goes the poison path. Yep, 1 goes the poison path. So you go that way, but you get poisoned. So you gotta poison her first. But she actually makes it though. So 1, 2. Oh no, 1, 2. Oh no, 3. You're 1 short. Okay, so that's 2. Oh, that was stupid.
3.
You can kill one of my guys. Yep. Yep.
1, 2.
3. 3 spots. The Pegasus or the Griffin? The Griffin, I can slay evil creatures I move on. The Pegasus allows me to take the Griffin with me.
And
That one? That is the Griffin. Alright, so audio's Griffin. That wasn't smart of me. I forgot that when I moved him in there. Alright. That was all 4, right? And you can't use any abilities because we're fucked. I don't remember what round we're on anymore. There's 12. Well, there's 12. No, I was gonna say there's 12 hearts, but we had a double summon. Yeah, there's 12 hearts. I had one double summon.
it's every time. No, because we have this.
Yeah, well, I had one double summon, so that's why I don't have 2 for round 6. We're on 5. Yeah. All right, that's it. So we go to 6. Refresh the jinglies. 2. All right. Round marker. First player marker goes over to you. Discard the card. All right, it's getting down to the wire. So now it's going to be like. I forgot I had all these pity part because I forgot to give myself my pity parties. And I got a poison. Now
you get one every time you
get slain. Oh, you killed another one of my monsters. I get another pity party.
Oh, every time.
Every time you kill one of mine, you should have 2. 2 pity parties. Okay. Now round 7, something happens. I forget what it is. Something to do with extra movement. I think it's plus, yeah. Round 7, the mages will conjure a tailwind. Each mage will now let his friends start 1 space after the mage tower, which really doesn't help us because we're not summoning anymore. Turn 8, the tailwind is so strong that each friend gets +1 on basic and bonus movements. Okay, so 8, we get +1 to our movements. All right, so you are the first player, so you get to play your card first. Well, you have to discard your one. Oh, did you do your 3 steps from your card? You forgot to move 3 extra steps. You want to just get your gnome in there?
1, 2.
1, 2, 3. Or you can just get the gnome in.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 3. Okay, I get the gnome in.
All right, so we'll just put you on the orange table because way too far to reach the blue table. All right, so now, yeah, discard that, and then you get to play first. So you would probably want to try to make sure you go first to get as many in before my guys come and start killing things.
Okay,
as many of yours in, which means you want to play a high card, which would be your 11. Is 11 or 12 the highest? 11. All right. I'm not telling you to do that and you have to do that. I'm just saying that makes the most sense. All right, so I'll play 3.
I'll win.
All right. Well, I know. All right, so you get to go first. You can't summon anybody because... Oh, you still have to... Oh, no, that's a good question. How do you move? I guess you still have to summon. You just don't get a creature. Huh. Because how would you move? You need the summon to get the movement. I think we broke the game. I mean, technically, with the 2-player, if you did 2 every round, we would need 16 hearts. I think we broke the game. Alright, we're still going to say that you have to summon so you can at least get your movement. So basically all you're looking at is the movement. You decide which movement, which about 3 would probably be the best.
And move 4 3 times.
Yeah, you can move 4 3 times. Yep.
I don't get that.
No, because we don't have hearts. I don't know. That's how we're playing it, guys. I mean, if anybody knows different or this is going to be something, of course, I'll ask the developer and I'll put clarification in the comments of how this should be played when you run out of hearts for a 2-player game. We'll find out. Maybe we were only supposed to summon 2 creatures in the first turn? I don't know. The newest rules don't specifically say that.
I need... Oh, no. No,
Well,
4
plus you have your
creatures.
pities, plus you have your pixie dust.
So I can 1, 2, 3, and then they will get
With the...
with
Well, that counts as plus 2. Well, the harpy gets plus 1 anyways. So the harpy gets 4 anyways. So she's making
Okay.
it in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she's making it in anyways.
And this is 2.
That adds 2.
So I can...
Oh, the air elemental gets plus 2 anyways as well. So he's making it in. If you do him, that's 2. Yep. You have 2 more. Yeah,
Two
these
more, 2 more,
guys. You
3.
got that. Your Jinn. You got your unicorn.
1, 2,
You got your
3.
zombie.
So
1, 2, 3, and then you can use 1 special ability. Either the you don't want to do the plus 3 because that'll kind of kill your unicorn.
so
Right,
you get
so
the
1, 2. All right, that's 3. So you have 1 more you can move. It's weird that the Jinn doesn't have a flying symbol. I mean, he floats, right? He flies around, right? The genie flies around.
this one?
Oh, he does have a flying. Okay, so yeah, so he would get 4. Well, if you're lucky, 1, 2, 3 would be on the same spot as the unicorn.
So that means next, but I could use this.
And then that would get him in, yeah. Well, 1, 3 takes you straight. 2, 3, 4, and then you use that pity power. All right. Holy cow! You've just got like a wave of guys going in now. All right. So that was 4. That was your 4th creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then you have your pixie dust, or you want to save that. All right.
It's your turn.
So now it's my turn. I get to summon 1 creature. Oh, you gotta fill me back up. Now we're only filling 1, so don't fill that. Only because we're only filling 1.
So I need to...
No. That's the end of the round. What is that? 2 creatures, 3 spots. 3, 4 creatures. That gives me the most movement. What's it say? Once per turn, the orc can slay good creatures. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I need number 27. Es mi final amigo. Numero 27. So he can slay good. You have a good one up here, so I'm going to go... Alright. So I can move 2 spots. So I can do... I'm going to do Pixie Dust on him. So he goes 1, 2, 3. Adios, gnome. Is that your second gnome or your only gnome? Oh no, you made 1 gnome in. Okay. Oh, and then I landed on the that, so I get a new Pixie Dust, but he does get poisoned. It's muy malo. There's a key. All right. Drew a Pixie Dust to play Pixie Dust. All right. So he did that, and then I'm going to move me. I'm going to use my 1. I can move 4 1 spot, or 3 1 spots, so he's 1. I'm going to move my Pegasus. Pegasus needs to get out of there, so he can go. I'm going to move him 3 because he's got the wings. 4, 5, so I'm going to move him 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have a lot of those.
And then I'm going to move. Can't move my orc. Who else? I got a skeleton over here. I guess I'm going to move the skeleton 1. And then I'm going to use the pity power on him to go 2 more. 5. Wait, that didn't help me. 1, 2. Good thing he didn't go that way. That would have he would have died. All right, so that is. So that was my third guy moved, right? No, 4th. That was my 4th.
1, 2, 3,
4. All right, so I have one more that I can move one spot. So I will take him, moving 1, and then I'm going to use my pixie dust to move him 3. 1, 2, 3. Does poison him. Okay. I think I moved.
So if it is poison...
That means if he's poisoned, that means that if you get poisoned here, or if somebody used the 5 card, which we both already used, you'd be able to kill them. So in a 2-player game, the poison doesn't seem to be too dangerous in a 2-player game. In a 4-player game, it'd be more dangerous, right? Because you have other people that also have that number 5 card that could also do it. Yep. All right, so round 7. Refresh the market, so get rid of the last card. Numero 6. All right. Discard our card. I get the first player marker. All right. Here we go. I don't have any magical ability, but this gives me more movement. So I'm going to play the number 2. Means I'm definitely not going first, probably. Numero 3. Alright. So you go first. So you gotta pull a guy for your movement. That's 4 2-steps. That one's a mix of 2 and 1 steps. 3 steps. Very friend. Oh, and when you summon the fairy, you at least get a pixie dust card. So 1 pixie dust card, extra, and then you got what? 3 creatures, 3 steps.
But if I use this, I will always get poisoned.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could, but
you're not going to?
I don't know if I'm going to or not. I don't have any way to poison you. I mean, technically, the only guy you'd want to be worried about, well, no. Yeah, the only one you'd have to be worried about would be the zombie if you want to go that way, because he could run into that poison. Same as like my Minotaur if I go through there.
So, I can do...
3 steps.
Still my best to do.
Well, no, but it's the card you draw is your movement. We're just drawing cards for movement now.
That's,
whatever.
I have to do whatever they say.
Yeah. So 3 people, 3
people,
steps.
3 steps.
3 amigos, 3 steps. You have 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Oh yeah, and you also got the unicorn, which technically
it could go.
Yeah, I mean, it may be a waste of a turn. I mean, but I've still got the orc that can kill it. I got the Minotaur. Can the Minotaur kill it? Yeah, once per turn after the Minotaur moved, he can move to the next spot with creatures up to 2 spaces away and slay them. Yeah, so I've got 2 guys that can still kill you.
To kill me, so I'm gonna put the unicorn in.
Right.
That was 1. I can do 4.
4. Okay. 2.
You're so behind. 1. Yes. Yeah.
No. 2. Roll the dice. 2 is poison, so you get to go 3. It gives you don't have to take the extra step, but it does poison. 3 with me skeleton, so that's 3. And then do you want the zombie or the water elemental? Zombie. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
If I use this with, for example, the zombie,
I mean, he's good. It just poisons him.
But he could
Yeah.
just get in. So no.
Yeah, he'd get in. So 1, 2, 3, he'd get in. He gets poisoned. Nah, it's fine. He gets poisoned. All right. And then you have the 2 bonus steps on your card.
But I would be with still one of the ones I moved.
Any. So, I mean, you could. Your water elemental's chilling out. Your giant back here.
Could I do?
Your giant actually can. Can your giant throw my hero? Oh, I think you can. You can throw my hero with the giant.
Could I move the water elemental?
Yeah. 3.
3 and 5 on poison.
Well, 3 gets you a pixie dust with poison. Thank you for giving me a pixie dust that I just gave you. And then you want to do that. So 1, 2, and you tell a story. So it was a sad story, so you get pity power. You basically tell the guy a sad story and you get a pity power. But then that ends your turn, which that was the end of your turn. So good moves. I feel like you planned that. All right, so refill the market. Oh, those guys are coming with us. Right there, stay in the party. If you leave the party, you don't count. No, it's my turn. So. All right, so I get to. You can go ahead and discard that. Yeah, since we're not using them for creatures, we don't have a standee on the board for them. 3, so I can move 4 2 steps. So 1, 2. He goes in. Yeah, my guys are way back. So I'm going to use pity power on the skeleton. So 1, 2, 3. He's closer. 1. Well, he's closer, but then he's got that chance of 6. 2. And then I guess 1, 2. Yep, that's it. All right. Round 8. You get your thing. Oh, hang on, I forgot to use my free 2, my freebies. 1, 2. I was gonna say, oh, I can use. Hang on, I can't use my pity power because I used my. I already used a special on him. You can only do a special on a creature once. But I could use my pity power actually on him.
I need 1. And then this one from here, where does it go?
Yeah. Yep. All right.
So.
Final round. Now remember though, you get +1 to movement to any movement. That includes these cards. All right. So well, you gotta play your card first. Oh, I don't have any special movement anymore. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Go.
6.
Get my 10. All right. So I'm going to take the Earth Elemental for my movement. So I get to move 3 2 steps and 2 1 step. So I'm going to first do the 2 steps with the Minotaur. 1, 2. Is there? Then I'm going to do the. Oh, plus you get the bonus here. So actually, 1 extra step. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the orc. 1, 2. Let's go 3 because of the bonus. But I can't use pity power with him. Oh, hang on. Who's here? I can't get him in. Oh, I can't get him in because it'll kill him. Dang it. Alright, so This one I'm going 1, 2.
Wait, isn't
Right. Oh, is that all I've got left? Is my? Oh no, I've got this guy down
I thought
here.
I had only 2.
I've only got this guy here. Oh, I don't think I'm going to make it then. So I get to go 3 from that. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and even if I use my pixie dust, that's only getting me 1, 2, 3 and poison hands. Amen. I don't think there was anything that would have gotten me in. Yeah, because that would have only gotten me 2 to move 3 spots. That would have only been 1 more. And then with him, he would have been able to go 1, 2. Oh, it would have gotten my working. That would have been the better card. And I thought I had more out there. I thought the giant was mine. That's one thing I mentioned when I was watching John Gets Games, is I think these should be the opposite. I know they're trying to make them gingerbread, which kind of doesn't make sense that these are gingerbread. I don't get the thematic fact that they're gingerbread. Yeah, I guess you're giving them a cookie. I think it'd be better if they made them like those, again, like the Valentine hearts, where and that way they would make them the color. So this would be blue with just the color accent around it, because I think they would be brighter on the thing. I also get the hearts, but you know, if this was a miniatures game, what they would have would be those little plastic snap-on rings, and you would just snap the ring on the bottom of it of the color of your characters. It would also solve the we running out of parts situation. All right, so here we go. So this is your final turn. So there, you can move 4 creatures, 3 steps.
But I need.
Yeah, but you've got this too. And you have the extra 1. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you use this. Oh, plus that gives you +1. And then you have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. How many amigos do you have in there?
Only amigos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know how many do I got. I don't have that many. I have 2, 4, 6. I don't have a lot of friends.
1, 2, 3. So wait.
6. I only have 6 amigos. You killed all my amigos. You killed all my friends. I have no amigos. Lo siento. All right, guys. There you go. That is Magical Friends and how to summon them. Like I said, the Kickstarter is up right now. If you have any questions about the gameplay or anything like that, you can leave them down in the comments, or probably better to go leave them on the comments on the Kickstarter page so they can be answered. Again, as we mentioned, this is a prototype copy. What did you think of the game?
I like it.
You like it? You think it'd be better with more players?
Yes. More challenging and more...
Like more interaction, more fun, more...
Yeah.
Because you'd be more worried about where everybody else is going. I also feel like that rule with the 2-player, it got our board very crowded very quick, right? I get it. It's so that way you go through the deck quicker and you get more friends out there, so there's more interaction. Because if you didn't draw that many, think about it. I could just keep going one way, you could keep going that way, and we would never have to try to attack the other. So I think that's a thing. Also, with the poison, like we mentioned, it didn't seem like it came in that much of a factor. But again, there is some variability. One thing we didn't play with was the catapults, which allow you to fling your opponents. You can fling them, you can move your catapult and then fling them. We did the Heaven and Hell. On this side, instead of the pixie dust, you get an artifact value +1. You get a trophy, flower tint. So this way you can get rid of poison and magical tricks. So you get a magical on that. I don't know how you track these things though, like because there were no tokens for these items. So I don't know how you would track these. Chili eating contest, you can use an additional basic movement on this creature. I guess it's if a creature's on there, you get this at the start of that turn. Probably makes the most sense. That's the default if you don't play with the flippy tile, which is kind of confusing me too. Why you would even make this a flippy tile when it's built into the board? Like I would like one thing here, one thing here, one thing here. Yeah. So I don't know if that's a stretch goal. I don't remember seeing it. I remember them talking about upgrading these, but this is the same thing. The portal's here by default. So, you know, it kind of seems redundant. When I did the unboxing, I wasn't sure of that. It is fun. It's a nice press your luck. I think thank you, Bella. I think there is a lot of variability with the cards and the way the different monsters work. We probably weren't playing them optimal. It was our first gameplay. But again, guys, they're 65% to funding. So again, if you want to check it out, you can even, you know, pledge $1 and then wait till the pledge manager. That is always an available option too. If you want to see more Kickstarter live gameplays and previews, make sure you hit the what? Like, subscribe,
share.
Well, you don't have to share. The sharing doesn't show the videos. Bell notification. That way they see when we go live, or the reminder on the live because we do the live previews. But until next time, guys.
Yes.
Peace.